Welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. I would also like to welcome Spirit into this reading and say thank you for the messages we are about to receive. This is a general reading. Okay, so you are very focused on your work. You've got the diligence card over here. So it seems like you've got your head down and you are working pretty hard. There are some secrets that are being held from you. Maybe these will come to light, but there's somebody keeping something from you, pretending like they don't know anything, but there's something that will be coming to light. You've got the brown-haired woman, so there's somebody that's preventing you from moving forward. You can see her hand is up there. So she's somebody that is acting as an obstacle for you. There might be somebody that you have to deal with, this brown-haired woman that is preventing you from moving forward. So somebody causing some kind of distress, preventing you from going forward. There's a reconciliation card over here. So there might have been a broken relationship that you have been trying to mend, building bridges there. There's a lot of growth that has come for you. So you've got a lot of stability, because these are big trees and they have, big roots. You're on your new, your journey, but you've grown a lot. You've learned a lot. A lot of lessons have come. These are big spiritual lessons that you have learned. Now, going into the future, you've got the destruction card, which is the Tower card. So there's some kind of big change in energy coming in for you. Maybe some kind of information coming to light. Maybe these secrets are coming to light. That's going to cause a little bit of disruption and cause, it's going to shift the energy. If you've been stagnating, it's going to move that energy. You're going to have to dig deep and use all your strength to be able to sort through these problems. So whatever challenge, you will be able to sort it out. You have the strength to deal with whatever information comes in, whatever disruptive information comes in, whatever change in circumstance that comes in, you will have the strength to be able to deal with it. Now, those are the energies for that week. So I'm using the Pagan Ways Tarot for the main read. I have shuffled this deck and I have put it in the description box, so please have a look. Okay, so you've got the Death card over here, and this is talking about cutting ties with the past. You've got the sickle she's got a sickle in her hand. She's, an older woman, showing that there's a lot of experience that came. So there was a lot of bad news, bad luck going on around you, and you are now putting a permanent end to that particular situation. You're cutting out things and you're moving forward. You're leaving behind that difficult situation. The clouds are parting over here, so it looks like you have new insight. And there's also spiritual guidance coming in for you, because you've got a lot of stars. So you are following your path, and it looks like you are putting an end to any kind of difficult situation. There's endings that are coming on, and you are facing it. You are moving forward. There's a brand new beginning as far as money goes. There's a manifestation card over here. So you are in the process of manifesting a new job, something brand new coming your way. So in the form of new money, in the form of a new job, a new opportunity, a new sunrise coming in. And you've got this rock showing stability over here. So something that's going to be long-term, and it's going to bring in a lot of wealth. You've got the Hangman over here. You've made a lot of sacrifices, and you've been dealing with a lot of toxic people over here. And, you might have received a lot of bad news as well. But it looks like, you are ready to take a leap of faith over there. It looks like but you are feeling a bit stuck. So you want to make that change. You want to get over the situation. But right now, you are feeling a bit stuck in this particular situation. Something is still tying your hands, preventing you from moving forward. It could be, these toxic people that you're dealing with are presenting these obstacles. It looks like, with the Hangman, it's about sacrificing something in order to get something. So there might be something you might need to work harder, or, give up something in order for you to make that change. Also, this is about new insights coming in, seeing things from a different point of view in order for you to make that change to move forward. With the Hangman, it's about waiting. Things are going to come and fall in your hand, and you are being guided. It's a very spiritual card, the Hanged Man. Now, in the past, you've got the Six of Cups. So you've been looking to the past with a lot of regret, maybe remembering how things were when you were happy. She's looking through this window. So it's almost like looking through, a window in your mind's eye, remembering things how they used to be. You feel as though you're a bit disappointed because this cup is empty, and you had a lot of plans that you wanted to do, and maybe you didn't get to do it, and this is why you're feeling a bit of regret. Now you're looking at the past to make plans for the future, because you can see, although she's got the past in this window, she's still looking to the future. So maybe this is now, since your situation has changed, and because you've been cutting out that past, you are now using whatever lessons you learned. You can see the Death card. It's got that heartbreak, the Three of Swords. So you went through a very, very difficult situation, a heartbreak situation. It could have even been a legal separation from somebody. You're looking at the past now, and you're using whatever you used to be or whatever dreams you had to make plans for the future. And you're starting to take control back of your situation. This is the Dominion card over here. So this is putting the past behind you and the toxicity. You can see there's a snake here, and she's manifesting. So you're focusing your will on making plans for the future, and you're doing it by yourself, so you're not relying on anyone else to help you out. It looks like you've reached a crossroads in your life, and you're now making a decision to move forward. You've got that transition card, and so you're putting the past behind you, lots of Tower moments behind you, and you're leaving behind that situation and all that lack of clarity. There's a lot of cloudiness in the background over here and mist. So you're coming out of that situation and you're moving forward. So you're getting that mental clarity as well, and you're moving away from that difficult situation. You could have also faced a legal decision, legal problems, and you are now getting away from it. So you got the Six of Wands, which is showing victory after a very, very difficult situation. So lots of wands behind, lots of battles being fought, but you coming out on top and getting a lot of recognition, and a lot of people admiring you for overcoming the difficult situation. The Queen of Wands is your card over here, so you taking control of that situation. You're being very proactive. She's wearing a lot of red over here, and she's overcoming all these difficulties by herself. And you're now starting to relax. She's also got the wand, so whatever you are thinking, you are being able to bring it out into reality. So you're taking taking control of it, and you're very much in charge. And people admire that. They see you as a person of leadership. So you are very focused on your work. This is how people see you, and you're very skilled. You're collaborating with a lot of people. You're a person that's really very dedicated to whatever they're doing, and this is the thing that is bringing in the money with the Three of Pentacles. So being very self-sufficient and working very, very hard. What you want is that financial independence with the Gain card, and you want to be able to sit back, relax, and enjoy whatever you've worked for. So this is what you're hoping for. You want that financial independence, and you want to reach the top. So going to the future, got the Hermit, the Foundation, and Restrictions. So the Hermit card is focusing on work, getting a lot of inspiration, or getting a lot of enlightenment. You might be going through a phase where you are going to be studying and working alone and working very independently. This is a lot of focus being put onto your work life. And also spending a lot of time by yourself as well. You've got the Three of Wands over here. So there's a new offer that's going to come in. And, it's going to bring in a lot of people. You're going to be collaborating. You might be doing a lot of travel. And you're going to have to, look into this offer very seriously. This is something that is important. It's going to bring in a lot of abundance and a lot of change for you. So it's going to take you out of being lonely, and you're going to have a lot of people that you can communicate with. So this is something that you are really considering very, very carefully. And, it's going to bring in a lot of abundance. So make sure that you don't turn your back on this particular offer. It's something that's really good. It's a flower. It's going to blossom for you. So it's going to bring in a lot of opportunities and take you out of this feeling of restriction. You went through a period of a lot of financial loss. You were dealing with a lot of toxic people that caused that. Maybe you've been abandoned by a lot of friends, left out in the cold. These people were not worth it anyway, and you are feeling very unsupported at this particular moment. But this new offer comes in, and you've got this Three of Wands over here, so a lot more people. It's going to open up a new avenue for socializing, or even a new avenue for collaborating and meeting a lot of people. So make sure that you consider this offer very carefully that comes in. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Fairy Tarot. Oops. So these are all really, really positive, because you've got the Nine of Summer, which is the Nine of Cups. Cups, which is the wish fulfillment card, which says wishes come true, dreams are fulfilled, and a magical time of life. So you're going to get what you want. Whatever you've been working with, you've got that support. You can see this woman's has another woman supporting her. So you've got that support coming in for you, and also there's a lot of stars, so there's a lot of guidance coming in for you, and it looks like wishes are going to be coming true for you. You've got the renewal card over here, so review the past and the present so that you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose and releasing judgments of yourself and others. So you are at that fork in the roads. It looks like there might be some study coming in. There's definitely new information, but it looks like you're going to be changing direction, and it's going to be the renewal card, or the judgment card is always about success after going through a lot of hardship and having learned a lot of lessons, and you will have success assured. You've got the 10 of Winter over here, which says the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulder, and the end of an addiction or codependency. So if you were codependent on somebody, that relationship has now come to an end. It seems like you have severed ties with that person, and you've put that particular situation to rest. So the 10 of Winter is also like the Death card. It puts an end to an old situation and brings in the new. It looks like the difficulties are now behind you, and you will now move forward. So don't go back to the past. The renewal card says use the past and move forward, and you're going to get the 9 of Cups, which is the wishes being fulfilled. So everything you wanted is going to fall into your hands. There's a lot of victory in this particular spread. Focus on your work, focus on yourself, and it looks like, you will get this new offer that comes in that is going to be really beautiful, and it's going to blossom into something really good. So don't let the situation depress you. Try not to live too much in the past and regret too much. Move forward. The past, the worst is behind you now, and you will now start something brand new. You will start a brand new cycle, which will bring in brand new stability and brand new opportunities. Brand new manifestation. So it's going to give you your power again with this Queen of Wands. Put you back in the driving seat again. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it hasn't. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.